what it said, 36% of the false information about COVID has come from him. I mean,
That's a lot.
what's funny is his base. I've just been sitting back on social media. 'Cause I've been trying to stay away. 'Cause I'm trying to stay out of jail. I told you I'm trying to be rehabilitated. So I'm watching his followers that I still, still have on my page, and it went from wearing a mask is a whole such a period, and infringing on my rights, I shouldn't have to, and this and that, to you guys are wishing death on him. That's low for you guys, and I can't believe you would even say anything like that. Now, I understand the human psyche, and you only can see, most folks can only see beyond their own damn nose, and only what affects them. But it's like it goes over there, like the plain stuff goes over their head, and it's to the fact now where I really don't care anymore because, like you said, it's going to be a race war, and the way this thing is lining up, because it goes both ways, it's on both sides. We're not studying our history anymore, we're damn repeating it, which is to me hilarious. And we're not trying to do anything to make things better. We've talked about it several times. Like, what's the end game with the protest? What's the end game with the social media outrage? What are we going to do to try to make our lives better and try to get the point across that we are equal? That just because we're different colors doesn't mean we're different people. And it's like I think that's what's getting lost in everything that's going on. And with him contracting it, there's several conspiracies about that. That he's using it so he doesn't have to go to the debate again because he doesn't want Biden to get in his ass.
Sympathy.
Trying to get sympathy from his base because things are going the way they're going, but because he's offended, you have to let him do what he does because he's going to piss people off. And by getting upset at every little thing that he does, isn't doing nothing but pissing yourself off and ruining your day. And I used to, worry about what he said, but I've said it once and I've said it 1,000 times. He is the epitome of the America that we know. He's a rich white man that's spoiled and gets his way. Then when things don't go right, he files bankruptcy and rides off into the sunset. That is what it's going. He first came out and said, "Make America great again." I posed the question: when has America been great for anybody besides a white man? It hasn't. So when he made that statement, I knew what it was. So I'm not shocked at any of the things that he said when he mocked the disabled reporter, when he started locking kids in cages, when he said the stuff about John McCain, said the stuff about soldiers being losers if they get caught. All that is not a shock to me because he's an egomaniac, rich asshole, and most rich folks don't understand the common man, don't know how to talk to the common man, and couldn't talk to the common man because they would get the shit knocked out of them because they would say some stuff, some pretentious stuff that they can get away with in their country clubs or in their rich lifestyles because they other folks want their money, so they suck it up and swallow their pride and let them say some demeaning stuff to them. But a real dude in the street, you can have $100, they're not gonna give it to me, so I'm not gonna sit there and kiss your ass for you to talk down to me for me, hopefully to get a tip or hopefully you look out for me. He's gonna punch you dead in your mouth. So that's the only thing that really, has me scratching my head that folks don't realize that by you getting upset doesn't change shit. It doesn't mean shit.
Right.
What are you gonna do to make your life better knowing this dude is in office doing the things that he's doing? Taking the programs away from the minorities and makes it harder for us to try to survive. By whining about it isn't going to help. Blaming the white man isn't going to help. It hasn't helped through the whole history of this country, so what makes things going to help right now? You got to get up and do something to be proactive. Go vote. Go try to find a better job. Go take some online classes so you're worth more so you can make more. But unfortunately, folks don't have that mentality nowadays. They just want to whine on social media and complain about stuff but don't want to do nothing about it. And I just feel like we're a country of mostly complacent people that just want to ride the status quo.
He said multi-complacent.
Yeah, you using big words today, son.
I was in school last week, man. I told you I had to use my brain last week, dog.
Or was you smashing a smart chick last week? I mean, what is it?
I wish it was that simple.
Did you hear that? That came from the heart.
That did. That's my word, son. That's my word.
That came from New York.
I had to come from New York on that. That's my word, son.
Word, son, word. Word is bond. Word is. You better go home and listen to Wu-Tang, ain't you?
You know it. I already got that thing on speed
Uh-oh,
dial,
there
baby.
you
Rock
go.
and roll. Woo, tank.
So, so what y'all may not know is Waka Flocka Flame, who is by far is not one of my favorite rappers, but is one of my favorite businessmen.
Uh-huh.
One thing Waka Flocka that made me look at him different was he said, I was on tour one day and I realized I could start selling my own T-shirts at my shows and I made $250,000.
Yep.
That nigga just say $250,000.
Yes, he did.
I said, oh shit. So Waka Flocka Flame, and the funny thing is, Gucci didn't believe in him at first. His mom didn't even believe in him at 1st. But he actually just got a doctorate. He actually has been in school.
He's an educated dude.
Yeah, he's very educated.
I know this isn't his music, but he's educated.
As a person though, I fuck with him.
Yeah, as an artist, it's different.
Music wise, I'm like, he's done made a couple.
I'm not a big fan.
But his movement and what he does, I fuck with because he knows the business.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
And his hustle is mean, but he actually, when you see him, he a thug here. Because I remember Waka Flocka Flame was knocking motherfuckers out.
So you talking about the same with the tall, skinny dude?
He ain't skinny.
Waka Flocka, yeah,
He ain't skinny.
He's tall, but
he's tall. He's tall.
Remember he used to do like this?
He was Gucci's
hit.
hit.
When he got pulled over down by Eastern Shore and the cops took a picture when the cops got in trouble and shit. I remember
that was 2 Chainz, nigga.
See,
that's why you said skinny.
I told you these new dudes.
Waka Flocka.
He's thick. He looked like he could play football.
Waka Flocka Flame is a video of him when he was with Gucci and Gucci was beefing with Jeezy and he caught one of Jeezy people on site when a nigga said on site.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
He like literally gave that nigga the business on site, and he punished the nigga on site. And the nigga he punished wasn't a soft nigga now. The nigga he punished was a real street nigga, and he really street nigga punched that. He really street nigga punished that nigga. But he did a song with Wale called No Hands.
Yep.
He did a song with Wale called No Hands.
With no hands.
Yeah. But
you heard it, trust me.
You heard it, nigga. You work in a strip club.
Yeah. You heard it.
I don't, like I said, I don't know this new music. I hear it.
That nigga, that song like 6 years old now.
Maybe older.
Yeah.
I probably know it, but I don't. Like I got the Shazam app on my phone when I'm in the club. I hear something I don't know. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, oh, that shit hot.
You are old,
nigga.
I'm setting I'm an old school hip. Like,
it's
this
not
stuff
old
does not.
School. What you just said.
It's just old.
Because this stuff does not resonate.
Nigga, I'm older.
You're a whole old man right now.
They've always called me a young old man. When I was in my 20s, they called me a young old man.
I didn't say young. I said you were old.
You still over there.
You older than me.
I know.
Oh, man.
I'm glad to be this age. They said I wouldn't make it to this age.
There you go.
Yo.
I'll be 43
you know you old when you start talking about. They said I wouldn't make it to this age.
Hey, they told me I'm going to live 25 the way I used to live.
Well, I'm 25.
Oh, shit. Plus what?
Don't do me like that. I can be 25 if I want.
Oh, bad. But for real, Waka Flocka, just like you should be his biggest fan, nigga, cause nigga, your life is damn near mirrored.
He stands for the same thing.
He stands for the same thing you do, smoking weed and beating people up. Yeah, he played that too. But he's
married. I think he's married.
He's married.
I'm not saying that
he's married now, and he's also, like I said, he recently just got his PhD, and this is why I hate the media at times, because if he would have fucked another chick and got her pregnant,
it would have been everywhere. It would have been everywhere.
I throw my hands up.
When you pull it up, you see like I give props to Diddy. His folks put it out there. But that's like it. When you pull it up, I mean, that's it.
I never celebrated anything we do besides.
But and the crazy thing is, like, he was a real street dude, and he has a PhD. Yeah. Like, he has a doctorate, and I'm not sure what it is. And like I said, I'm not his biggest fan, but I love his hustle, and for him to do that, I think is a reason to celebrate.
No doubt.
You know, and he did it his way, and he's, you know, I'm not against going to school. I am against going in debt.
It's philanthropy and humanitarianism.
which
Yeah.
which he's been doing before he got a doctorate in that though.
Yeah.
He been giving back to his community and stuff like that before that.
Yeah, he just got it yesterday.
Yeah, I feel that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
you know, and at the bar we want to salute people like that. Like when you do, now get me wrong, when you do some fuckboy shit, we gonna clown the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do something, at the same token, when you do some amazing stuff, we gonna salute you. Give your roses right now. Like I think we should give him his roses. I think really, real talk, that's a great accomplishment because a lot of people didn't believe in him, and he kept hustling and he kept moving, and he did his thing. And trust me, when a person can make me their fan and I don't like their music, that says something.
Mm-hmm. And he's the one that he doesn't have any biological kids, but
Yes.
his wife's daughter,
Yes.
he treats
Like his
such
daughter.
a princess.
Yes.
Yes.
So as we go from one great positive, we'll go to one great negative.
Yeah.
So Jaguar White has been doing interviews.
Who?
Jaguar White, right.
Oh, Jaguar, right?
Yes.
I think I remember her.
Yeah. Yeah, you should, nigga. It was in the 90s.
I thought when you said Jaguar White, I was like, white? I remember as a Jaguar White.
So she, you know, I think we talked about this last time. She did a thing where she's like, she came at Mary J. Blige and she said she wanted to do a versus with Mary J. Blige and she would wash her. That's not. And then she called Mary J. Blige a closet lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
She did some things after Malik B passed away from the Roots. Rest in power, Malik B. Saying that he had a drug addiction problem and the Roots was this. Oh, and then she also said that Common sexually assaulted her. That she went to sleep at his house and she woke up with his dick in her mouth.
She said lots of things.
So
sometimes those things might happen.
Well, I mean, she said more. Like you can't have all these stories. Like, come on now.
So now, she said that Tevin Campbell was a
sex worker.
Was a sex worker on Hollywood and Vine.
Yep.
And then she said that. Now this is the one that actually might be true.
Okay, which one?
So then she said she was talking about Diddy.
Yep.
So
many people said it.
And I'm gonna tell you the story, and then I'm gonna tell you my perspective of what I've heard. Okay. Mm-hmm. So she said that Christopher Williams was shopping a demo. He was trying to get his career revamped, and basically he went to Diddy, and one of Diddy's assistants walked in on Christopher Williams, basically sucking Diddy's dick.
Yep. Yeah, she said that.
You might want to get a drink before I tell you this story.
You're gonna need this.
No. I'm dead serious. Before I tell you this story, nigga, because you're going to need a drink after I tell you this story. You might want to get a drink now.
Because it's more.
And when you up there, you can throw me a beer, too. Because the shit I'm about to tell you, because this ain't got nothing to do with Jaguar White. This is some shit I'm about to tell you from a family member.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm about to tell you some real shit that I heard several years ago, like 10, 15 years ago.
Because, I mean, be real with you, I've heard lots of things that support that too.
Oh, so before I look at them, we can pour a look at that.
I just want y'all to know, CP3 is already stressed out. He is pouring whiskey. That
nigga poured me. He poured me a good fucking shot.
You don't want no cranberry with it? Is that rough?
I got some soda. I got some ginger ale. I got Coke and ginger ale, nigga.
Juice.
You sure? Because I'm about to tell you some shit, nigga.
I'm going to just say.
Go ahead.
Let me.
Go ahead. Pop a squat. Have a seat. Okay, go ahead. What you about to say?
Why does it always have to result to some gay type shit?
Okay, that's why you.
I'm about to tell you some shit though. Story. So, my brother used to work for one of the most prominent hotels in DC. And celebrities stayed at these hotels. Per conversation with him, he once told me that Sean Combs used to rent rooms at this hotel in Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
And off air, I'll tell you the name of the hotel. I ain't gonna tell you on air. But he used to rent rooms at this joint. They never seen him rent rooms and bring young ladies up to the rooms. They have seen him rent rooms and bring young men up there. Nothing wrong, they could have innocent conversations. However, I was told they were instructed to burn the sheets afterwards because what was left on it was very nasty. On some realness. And that was told to me 10 years ago. Keep in mind, one, my brother's a Muslim, so he got no reason to lie. Two, I know from the hotel he was working at, celebrities came there. Because 10 years prior to that, when he first got his job at the hotel, back when jerseys was in, some of the throwback jerseys I still have in my closet today was left by 50 cents. And they would just leave their jerseys and go to the next city and buy whole new clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when 50 Cent's first album dropped. And G Unit was like the biggest thing in the world. And I've heard stories from everything from T.D. Jakes come through this hotel, Aretha Franklin come through this hotel. I remember he came to me and had to order stuff for people because this hotel was so prominent. This hotel also changed because they had a CEO of a bank come in, and it was like, I don't want to go to the. This is way before. It's 10 years before Corona. Fucker said, I don't want to go down to the gym.
Yep.
They literally opened up the room next to him. Because of course he's in a fucking suite. And they made the motherfucker, they moved fucking gym equipment from the bottom of the gym upstairs to his suite to make it for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I say this because like that particular hotel dealt with high-end clients.
Mm-hmm.
So when he told me the story, I had no choice but to. I questioned, but I believe because of the way this hotel caters, I couldn't see a lie in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why Wendy Williams got kicked off of New York radio back in the days, and she had to go to Philly was she was going to reveal who the gay rapper was. Yep. That was back in the early 90s.
Well, I thought it was more than one that she was going to reveal.
Well, the main person was supposed to be Puffy.
Yeah.
And
but she ain't on one.
But the whole thing was he was so powerful, he was able to go to the record execs and go to the record and go to the radio execs. Mm-hmm. The record execs was the radio exec and was like, no, and they booted her from basically she was banned from New York radio for a long fucking time.
Yep. So let me say this. Okay. There have been numerous claims about this man. And I'm surprised you've never heard it. Numerous. Like it is like a known secret. Meaning it's not a secret.
And my thing is just like with athletes, I don't care what they do off of the court. I don't care what they do anything does off of the stage. If you're gay or whatever, I don't pay attention to that TMZ type stuff. I mean, to me it doesn't make a difference. But hearing shit like that, it's like.
Okay, so like, what the fuck? Well, I hear what you're saying.
But Christopher Williams don't got a record label. He didn't get a record deal out of that.
Jaguar Wright is her claim in reference to this whole situation is that's a common thing. You know what I mean? So your lifestyle that you are living, if that interferes with your business and the industry that you're in, then that would be a problem. Because what is being said is that Christopher Williams situation whether that's true or not, that is actually a common claim that we've heard, is that when an artist comes to him for business related things, that is what he's requesting of them.
I mean, you gotta think about it like this.
So if that's true, that's a problem.
If we talk about black men in power, this is why it's hard for black men to get, And if you got to drink Ciroc, y'all might want to change. Um, when we do stuff like this, if it's detrimental when we talk about small things like, nigga, you gotta walk to eat the cheesecake.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you that because back when he did this, I was still an artist, CP3.
Mm-hmm.
And I weighed the situation. I'd have beat the shit out of him. There's no way, and it's not even about walking. It's how you treated me.
Yeah.
I would even not. I could walk to get the cheesecake just for the sake of because I like to walk, nigga. Because especially at that period in my life,
Mm-hmm.
that ain't no problem. But when you talking to me as if I'm a slave,
Yep.
when you're talking to me to downgrade me,
Mm-hmm.
like, do you know why there's no real niggas in New York in that episode? Because a real nigga from New York would beat the fuck out of Puffy.
Mm-hmm.
On some real shit. You're not gonna talk to Busta Rhymes like that.
Nope.
Busta Rhymes got more hits on rappers and he got more hits in the charts. And he has a lot of fucking hits in the charts.
Mm-hmm.
Mace got beat the fuck up. P. Pablo got beat the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of other niggas got beat the fuck up fucking with Busta Rhymes. So, as a man,
Yeah.
if you don't stand for something, you gonna fall for anything.
Right.
So when we talk this shit, and like I said, I've heard it from a reliable source that he does shit like that. How can you respect that? I can't.
Because even if you take the homosexuality out of it, because those are claims, we've seen numerous times. We've heard the stories. We have footage thanks to his lovely show Making the Band. We've seen how he speaks to up and coming artists. We see how he tears them down. I mean, come on now. Let's be real. Puffy is not the person to go to if you're weak at heart. Never. And he will abuse his power. He has abused his power. So when you hear this, part of it is unbelievable, but the other part you're like, well, he kind of does, abuse his power. We know that much. So if he were gay, then would he use that to abuse his power?
But we can't call him gay. He's probably he's more bisexual than gay, probably.
Well, even still, but if he was just a straight man and a woman came out and said that, would you believe it? Would you believe a woman saying, "Oh, he made me perform oral sex on him in order to get my song out there"? We've seen him literally belittle everybody on his show. This is in front of the cameras. What is he doing off camera?
It's not an act though. That's the thing. He probably could tell you, "Oh no, I'm gonna talk to you like this. I'm gonna give you 250,000."
Mm-hmm.
And you have to make that choice. Is 250,000 worth my self respect?
Mm-hmm.
Because name me one hot nigga from the band.
We had Day 26, but where are they right now?
Garbage. Remember the band?
Yeah.
Nigga, my watch band lasted longer than them.
Did Jeezy come from one of them joints?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Wrong answer.
I guess I never watched some of the reality joints. So
You got Danny Kane.
And one girl from Danny D. Kane had a little bit of fame.
Yeah, one girl. There was a black girl. She was really sexy as shit.
Yeah.
But she went nowhere. She went double copper, nigga.
No, because she was on another song of his.
Yeah.
But the thing is that on top of that, you got to take a step back. We have to look at the man himself. Back when he was with Biggie, what are the claims that we heard? And we talked about this on the show before. Our claim, the things that we heard about Diddy back in the day in regards to East Coast, West Coast, and his business dealings when he had Biggie as an artist and things like that. Let's be real, he's not known to be a sweetheart.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it like this: as far as when it comes to the Jaguar White situation, she's clearly has mental issues,
Yeah.
and she's dealing with some trauma, and this business has done a lot to her.
Mhm.
Yeah, this business has traumatized her, and
Mhm.
she's a victim of the music business. So I'm not gonna downgrade the sister or be like, yo, this bitch is stupid or she crazy
Yeah,
or
but
anything
it
like
could be
that.
some truth
But
in there.
it's some craziness, but it's some truth because, like I said, she's saying something on a conversation I heard 10 years ago from my own brother.
And she's speaking on something that many people have already said.
Like she said 6 crazy things, but that 7th thing, I was like,
I mean,
hold up,
the whole time she
what?
went after Alicia Keys too.
Yeah,
What you go after Alicia
Uh,
closet lesbian.
mhm. And
for?
Mary.
Always
She
saying
said
She said Mary was a closet lesbian.
Yep. She said Mary was too.
However, Jaguar White looks the way that she looks right now. She looks like a closet lesbian. She probably
Maybe
just.
she knows personally. You
I mean,
never
she
know.
might know though. She might try. How many looks and get to the Tootsie Pop? Send
Oh
him a
my
Tootsie
goodness.
Pop.
That shit is just crazy. That shit just fucked my whole.
This nigga rubbing his temple.
I mean, here's the thing. In any situation, you do have to look at the source. So we know that she's disturbed, but all crazy people
Ain't
ain't
liars.
liars. They might
No,
not,
I mean,
they might say some crazy things, and somewhere in there could be the truth. Or she could have jumped on the bandwagon.
That nigga,
But
it's
that
just
nigga,
the whole.
that nigga CP3 fucked up right now.
It's just because I'm taking a step
Mm.
back. I've been, like I'm not homophobic, so don't get it twisted.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. I have gay male friends. I have a lot of females
I have
that's
a lot
gay.
of black friends.
I mean, you shouldn't be at it. You had a whole bunch of threesomes, right?
Yeah, so I mean, mostly all females. Though. Those are real threesomes. Other shit is a G. If you got 2 dudes and a female, that's a
Oh,
G.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What?
He going. He. Oh no. Why did you
So,
bring that
have you
up?
ever G'd a girl?
Once. Wasn't my cup of tea.
Until you gonna ask her, you just acting them on.
I'm just saying. Y'all talking about open book. I'm an open book.
Yeah,
Yo, this is at the bar radio.
We know
If you bring up a topic, you know I'm gonna ask. Hey,
You
I
know,
can't
you
say
gotta
that.
ask.
I've been egging him on all night.
Man,
What
but
you mean by that?
it's just I don't want to say the movement. Like anybody watching Lovecraft, whatever on HBO, the Love Game Joint.
Shout out to my cousin Lucius. He's in
Yeah,
that show.
yeah, I'm watching the joint, and so it's off the wall, science fiction mixed with some civil rights stuff. And I haven't watched the last 2 episodes because the episode before that, they just threw some gay shit in there.
That's on every show.
And that's my point. Like, why? I understand that we should, it's trying to help us get more comfortable
No,
with the gay community.
I really feel like Hollywood is exploiting
Yeah,
the
because
LGBTQ.
well,
movement.
what is it? I think Hollywood's exploiting it, and because if you can have the straightest show on earth, but if you show 2 men kissing or 2 women kissing or add a gay scene in there, it's gonna increase your viewership because
Because
like
it's
because
controversial.
it's controversial. Like if you got the thuggish show on earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you had that one gay episode,
Mm-hmm.
it's controversial, and now it's something to watch.
Mm-hmm. Like look at Empire. Empire, yeah, they had a character that was gay, but when it first came on, it was about Lucius slapping people and being a thug and killing people and left and right, and then all of a sudden every episode was about the gay son.
Yeah.
So they say sex sells and
It does.
homosexuality apparently sells, and I feel like Hollywood and not necessarily Hollywood because Hollywood ain't Hollywood no more.
you got to think about it like this. It's more acceptable to wear a rainbow coat, a rainbow hat, than to have a Malcolm X hat.
Or Black Lives Matter hat.
Exactly.
Well, one thing I will say, I did see today, there was a hashtag that white supremacists was using. It was called Proud Boys or something like that, right?
That's the folks that Trump was.
But hold on.
With.
So what the LGBT community decided to do was take over the hashtag. It was the funniest thing ever. It's like the biggest troll imaginable. And they started doing hashtag Proud Boys, and posting pictures of them with their lovers and things like that.
Yeah.
The rainbow flag and the whole nine. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an excellent form of trolling, and I thought that was amazing. It was wonderful. I actually applaud them for taking over that racist group and their hashtag.
Yeah, it's just everything that's going on is just it's mind blowing with just it's like it's always something, and now with the Proud Boy stuff, I mean,
Well, they shut it down. Real talk. That Proud Boys hashtag is done. It's dead now.
I mean,
Like
it's
it
just
well, not dead, but it's dead for who started it.
it's
And
just
so
the
now they
fact.
have taken it and
Yeah,
revamped it.
it's just the fact that we even have to have these discussions.
Well, if we didn't have these discussions, we wouldn't have these great conversations,
I
though.
mean, true. I
Right.
mean, it's the fact
What
that
you talking about the racism?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
2020 and we're still going through the same thing.
But the thing is, you can say we go through the same thing over and over again. One, I love KRS One.
Mhm.
Two, he said the greatest thing ever. Three, you can never have justice on stolen land.
Mhm.
That's true. Too.
No. Nope. Never.
I mean, that's the same
So-
whole hypocrisy.
So when we talk, so the reason why these discussions happen over and over again is because we're looking for something that we can't get.
Right. Because
You know.
the way that this country is designed right now, it was to benefit one type of person.
True
And
indeed.
one type of person only.
True indeed. True
Because
indeed.
everything that, like, when you take these movements, you take the Black Lives Matter movement, for instance, of course, that's trending right now on social media and the news and everything. You take that movement, it's literally the same thing, the same reason why this country was established the way that it was. They were rebelling against their government. They were rebelling against mistreatment.
You
They were
know.
rebelling against the policies and things. So they came here.
More for religious persecution is why they came.
No, they didn't want to get
Mm.
taxed on TV,
Yeah,
and they didn't want this, they didn't want that. They felt like they weren't free. And with that said, they came to this country, quote unquote, the free world, took land from the natives, and then eventually, it wasn't right away, but eventually they went and got slaves and brought them to what they used to call the free world or the new world.
I mean, you got to think about it like this: the retelling of history when you don't know no better. So, as a kid, when I was a kid, and I had them little crappy ass plastic soldiers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So as a kid, you always thought the Indians were the bad guys.
Well, that's what you were taught.
And as an adult, you realize the Indians was the good guy.
Yeah. So,
but
me,
when you watch those,
it was different. So.
When you watch some low budget ass John Wayne movies,
Mm-hmm.
and
savages.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They were savages. They was this, and all we're just trying to do is get the land. Then, as you get older and you read your history books, yeah, they're getting the land, but the land is stolen from the people who they're calling savages.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
and they were trying to bring organization. They took this mentality, like they were trying to come here and help the savages live a better life. Who's to say your life is better? I mean, I have a native background, so therefore for me it's a little different. My family let it be known off the break.
So I mean, like real talk, and there's a picture y'all can't see, but the picture's of my grandfather right here. Mm-hmm. His mother is actually Indian. So when I actually be like, I got Indian in my family, nigga, I really do got Indian in my family. like a lot of niggas, y'all say y'all got Indian in y'all family, and that's the type of weave y'all got in y'all hair.
Right.
Some of y'all niggas got
that weave it comes from India.
Well, they don't know the difference. They be like India, Indian, it's the same thing. So they just don't know their history. Mm-hmm. Just because you got whatever something jet black don't make you Indian. Mm-hmm. But I actually got Indian. My grandfather's mother was an actual Indian. Like my mom and them, they used to hate going to visit her ass because nigga, they had an outhouse.
Yeah.
That's gangster. They like, I don't like going to the country. I said, why? They was like, they had an outhouse and we was used to indoor plumbing. You get indoor plumbing, you kind of, ooh, yeah. You get an outhouse, you got a snake and and toilet paper. I ain't about that life.
Been there, done that, brother. Been down to the country, baby.
You actually use the outhouse?
I've actually picked tobacco before, man.
You answered the question.
Yes, I've used the outhouse down in North Carolina. My grandmother used to do down there. My folks dropped us off down there
For the
about
summer.
8 to 7 for the summer.
Hmm.
I picked tobacco and used the outhouse.
Lady Antoinette, watch this next question. You ever had sex in the outhouse?
No, I was a kid, man. I was only like
We
7.
still gotta ask. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
It
You
was
had a
my-
whole gambling problem
So
in middle school.
Look, it was 12.
so watch this. So I got Renegade in the building, right?
Renegade.
Shout out to Renegade.
Did not unbiasedly did not CP3 play the perfect gunman number 2 in the video?
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it
He said no comment.
That ain't even work out,
That
man.
was just superior acting skills. That's all.
No, it was you were living your truth.
Nigga, raise your hand if you brought a real weapon to a video shoot.
Hey, man. Look,
You ain't raise your hand.
I'm just saying.
That's because he don't want to incriminate.
Raise your hand,
It
nigga.
was a legal weapon.
Was it legal in the state that you were in?
I believe
He
so.
said,
I believe so.
Lady Antoinette, I see no papers that day. I'm just gonna let you know I ain't see no
yeah, I
papers.
mean,
I
yeah.
had my card in my wallet.
There
I
you
carried it on
go.
the metro.
That's the first time I heard about that shit.
Wait, stop it. You're not supposed to do that. Don't say that again.
I rarely ride the
It's-
metro.
Okay, but you're not supposed to do that, okay?
Oh, for real? That's
Yes.
all?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
unloaded.
It's
It's a sign on the metro that says you should not bring firearms on the metro. You should not bring firearms, tobacco, or products that cause fire.
You
Drink it all the time.
But you're not supposed to. If it's
But they
a
be
sign,
doing
if it's a sign that tells you can't eat your sandwich,
But they be eating
you're not
sandwiches,
supposed
though.
to bring your gun.
But they be eating sandwiches,
Yeah.
though.
Okay. So because they
You one of them
eat
type
sandwiches- because they eat sandwiches,
Yeah,
you
I
won't
agree.
just bring a gun.
Yeah, it was unloaded. It was
So
safely.
you want some hold my beer type of thing.
Yeah, it was
You-
safely disposed in my book.
You are truly a nigga.
I mean,
In my book
each his
bag.
own. It was
In
my
his
book
bag with all of his weapons that
Yeah.
I'm probably sure. How? Never mind. I'll ask you off air. 'Cause
Yeah, well.
I know you're gonna answer it, and I do not want you to incriminate yourself.
Alright, so
I was legal the whole day.
okay, let's get ready to wrap this up.
Yeah, because I got questions.
Cause we gotta have a whole nother show over here.
Yes.
It ain't my fault.
Mhm.
Just answering questions, baby.
CP3, what can I expect from you this week? Cause you got a very important interview this week, right?
Yeah, we do. We have I guess I can say ex-Redskin player that used to play under Vince Lombardi. Let me get the exact name. My co-host Robbie did a great job booking his guest. Let me make sure I get his name right. Robbie sent me some in damn Texas.
Don't do that.
Oh, they do, man. We talk a lot via inbox, trying to get things good with the show.
As you should.
I have to get back with the name. I'll be putting a post out this week. I've been slacking on my posting because, like I said, I was in class in school all week. That interview will be Thursday night, 10 o'clock. Tomorrow night, Sports and Hill Podcast, True Radio Network. I should be on, but there's a chance I won't be on. If that's the case, Robbie will be running the show, starting with MLB playoffs. Then we'll get into some NBA playoffs and talk a little bit. I think he's going to talk a little bit of Washington football. I broke it down in the post game today. And then I think that's pretty much it because hockey is over this time. But they won the Stanley Cup last week, as I predicted they would. And you can find me at sportsothp.com, Carol Porter III with 3 eyes on YouTube and Facebook. I Carol Porter on Instagram and SportsOTHP on Instagram, Facebook, and wherever else. Just hashtag us.
Your new name should be Don't Like White Liquor, but love white women.
Mm-hmm.
Folks that know me already know, so I don't even got to say it.
Lady Antoinette, please save us.
I mean, I try. It's difficult. It's difficult.
I ain't even do nothing.
Yeah, we know. That's the same thing we heard last time. But yeah, so this week, we're going to look forward to that.
No, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of stuff going on.
Make sure y'all hit CP3 up in Waldorf.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Honda
Waldorf Honda.
Got an appointment at 5 o'clock tomorrow. That's probably won't be able to do the show. I got a sales scheduled for 5. So,
It's okay.
you know, gotta make that money.
Are you going to the strip club or do you really have a sale?
Man, strip club ain't even open.
Okay.
Some of them.
Wait, he said that real quick.
Because
He
I do
did.
security, that's why I'm not making money in my old night job, because I'm not doing that anymore, because I'm a car sales professional. You can tell I done had some drinks. They done got me drinking liquor today, y'all.
It's always our fault.
It's everybody else's fault.
So you went from asses to bumpers.
I'ma smack both of them, baby.
Oh
Smack
my
both.
goodness.
Asses and bumpers get smacked.
Can you
in Hollywood.
imagine?
Oh
a
my
commercial?
God.
Can you imagine like a car commercial?
I'm working on a commercial now, actually.
Oh my.
And I'm working on a PowerPoint presentation for my shit.
Beach by CP3, asses and bumpers. Asses and bumpers. Asses and bumpers. Number one on the charts, baby.
Hondas and humpers, baby.
Oh
Hondas
my
and
goodness.
humpers.
It's gonna be so ratchet. He gonna be busting caps. That's what he gonna say, y'all, because y'all know he old. He be
Yeah.
busting caps in the air.
No, he gonna say that because that's what he really does.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get
He
it
gonna have
funky.
his gat in his
I'm gonna get it funky.
in his belt.
Now they actually said that if you do have a concealed permit, you shouldn't bring your weapon to work.
Oh,
I'm
really?
glad they told you.
I'm glad they told you.
Somebody else asked the question. It wasn't me.
Nigga, did
I was
you?
thinking it though.
Did they really have to tell you that?
Yeah,
I'm
because
glad
it was like,
they told
Nigga, you're not in security.
it was in the same context of they try to rob you, just give it up. And one of the other dudes who's actually was a correctional officer before he became
Yo.
He was like, so what if you got a concealed weapon permit and you want to carry a weapon with you just in case? He was like, no,
Nigga, what you gonna do?
Most
Nigga, you gonna buy
have a
this car?
policy.
You gonna buy? You gonna?
Right. Most companies have a policy where you cannot bring your weapon to work.
Yeah, that's
Most
that's like
companies.
unless it's a security company, that's probably like 98% of the
That's
companies out there.
Most companies. Like,
there isn't a dumb question. The only dumb
Lady
question
Antoinette,
is-
I can picture this nigga like in Boys in the Hood. When Ice Cube, listen, is there a problem here?
Is there a problem
You gonna buy this car,
You
right?
gonna sign on the line?
I mean,
What's the problem?
I literally worked for a law enforcement agency as a civilian, and they told all the civilians, do not bring your weapon to work.
It's called the CP3 rule.
They have to say it because it's always somebody who lets you know that this is a rule that you need to have.
Sometimes you gotta bring a weapon to work. I had a situation where I had to bring my weapon to work.
What job were you at?
I was at Frito-Lay.
Oh my!
So,
Why did you say that?
Bye.
I'm gonna pop up.
Anyway.
I had to file a police report. It wasn't. I had somebody that made a threat on my life, and they worked at the job.
And you brought it with you?
I didn't park in the parking lot. I was off
What?
the parking lot. I knew the law. I wasn't on their property. I was in the.
Anyway, Lady Antoinette, what else you doing this week?
What? So I've launched. I'm relaunching some of my social media stuff. So all of my information will be up there soon. So just in your search bar, type up Lady Antoinette. You'll find everything I'm doing.
Bet. At the bar, I honestly, this is the funnest show. I love doing the Sunday shows. Eventually, I'll get back to doing a Wednesday show. I'm still working on this commercial for Eric Kuza. I'm probably going to go back out to one of our sponsors. Shout out to Chef Rocker, Queen's mother. I'm sorry, fried chicken. I'm going to go back out and take some more pictures. I want to get him like cooking and stuff like that. The main question is everybody probably wants to know is when we gonna drop that new Renegade video, but when he wants to, nigga. Juan actually hit up the feed today and was like, he wanted me to play the joint with you and Chris Bro, and I was just like, no, we go forward, not backwards. No, and I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I said, but I could play Understand, which had over like 55,000 views and stuff like that. But we wanna keep going forward, not go backwards. I said we'll do a throwback joint one of these days. But when the people ask me about can you play my video, like when I play videos, it's because I prep for the show. Like nigga, if you hit me with a video link in the middle of the fucking show, am I gonna play your video? No. I'm like Nancy Reagan when in the 80s when it came to drugs. No, nigga, it's not gonna happen.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, unless her husband was sniffing.
Right.
Yeah.
She said no in the camera.
Yeah, she said no on the camera. Well, behind the scenes was something totally different. But I mean, I just don't because I like being prepped. Like I'm going to play some videos on after I do this whole spiel and stuff like that. But that's because it's already been prepped in the system. Like I just won't play random videos and stuff like that.
We have a format.
Yes, yes. It's a word that starts with an F and it's not fuck. It's a format.
Fucking format.
Here we go.
Nigga, drink water before
We
you
made
go
it
home.
almost to the end of the show without you dropping that word. Like
It was just so random.
I was so proud of you.
I was talking to the Jim Beam bottle. I said, just say it, man. Just say it.
Right.
It's Jim Beam fault, man. I told y'all.
This nigga blame everybody but himself.
Right, he blamed the whole bottle.
It was,
The
man,
bottle.
he just sitting there, man.
He-
just
Yo, he's
You know how
a
long Jim Beam been dead?
he been sitting there just looking at me like, go ahead, say it.
Yo.
Say it.
CP3 is the type of dude. CP3 is the type of dude you will walk in on him. He is fucking your girl, and he will look you in
And
your
blame
face
you.
It wasn't me.
like, nigga, why you come home, sir?
She made me do it.
Nigga, why ain't you knock? She made me do
Why
it.
you ain't knocking off this morning? She called me because you ain't take care of it this morning. That ain't my fault, my nigga. Shit.
Nigga,
I
you
was
is
just trying to help out.
nigga,
I
you
help a nigga out, exactly.
you are really the 2K version of Silk the Shocker. You are a terrible human
ain't
being.
my-
Man, you know how many situations I've been in, I had to talk my way out of, my brother.
And then he got a touch of Shaggy too.
Oh my god, yeah. It wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
Damn sure wasn't.
See?
But you know, and as when people send us music also too, I'll say this. Send me your bangers. Send me the shit that's gonna make me want to be like, yo, damn. Cause I'm not just one, there's two other people here that's gonna judge your music. But send me your best. Not your pretty good work. Not your alright work. Your best. Because if you send me your best, I'm gonna treat it as the best. If you send me your lukewarm shit, I'm gonna treat it as your lukewarm shit. If you send me your B-side shit, I'm gonna say, yo, that's your B-side shit. And I'm gonna say it live on air, like, yo, that's just your B-side shit. That's why the other nigga got offended, because he had soft ass fucking feelings. And he sent me some B-side shit. He didn't even send me his second best. He sent me like his third or fourth. And then he got mad when we told him that shit was like his third or fourth. And then he needed to change his tampon. Because, some males do have tampons. They got man-pons.
Here we go.
So, and I'm not talking about, Go Villain who sent me his stuff. We played his stuff today. And it was actually pretty good. But I feel personally, he didn't send me his best. He sent me a good song that was acceptable, but he ain't send me the banger. He ain't send me, like, when we play Money, and I play Money for people like, yo, that shit is fire. And that's what I want. Send me that shit when I play it. Niggas be like, yo, I need to Google your shit. If niggas ain't asking me who that artist is and they want to Google your shit, that means you sent me lukewarm shit on some real.
That's some violent shit.
And honestly, I mean, that's about it. We'll be back next week, but we're working on some stuff. We're gonna and I was talking to Lady Antoinette this week. We're gonna teach y'all. We're gonna get somebody in here to show y'all the right way to get a legal registered firearm. So
and how you can obtain classes for
yes.
that.
So that's not next week, but that's the week after, right?
Yeah,
the 18th. So but I always love the conversation me, CP3, and Lady Antoinette have, about these things. And we also want to salute CP3, and I'm gonna say it again because he went through a real situation. He ain't bitch, he ain't moan, he complained, but he got on his ass and he's doing something to better himself.
Yep.
A lot of y'all niggas are still on your mom's couch, and it's been 6 months since the pandemic hit.
They was on their couch before though.
Yeah, exactly. And there are times when tough times don't change, but tough people get moving.
Yep.
So if you're a tough person, you going to do what you gotta do to get moving.
And the jobs are out there.
It is. And the thing about it is, salute to like Renegade. When his main joint, he was delivering, he was doing deliveries, he was doing other shit to make money. He wasn't bitching, he wasn't complaining, he wasn't calling me, yo, King, can you pay my fucking rent? No, he was like, yo, boom, 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 and hustling and grinding and moving. You gotta do what you gotta do to move.
And honestly, I'm a career counselor, so for those who do need help, just search me on Facebook, Lady Antoinette. Hit me up.
I'm not a career counselor, so don't hit me up because the only thing I will give you is insults and liquor advice.
Oh
Like,
my goodness.
yo, I will insult you and be like, yo, you need to drink away the pain. You should try this right here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it is what it is. Sometimes, different advice, different strokes for different folks. And it's actually Walter Roberts is the interview we had Thursday night at 10 o'clock. He was on the Washington football team when Vince Lombardi was coaching. So he's going to, get some Q&A, just talk about things, how things have changed from back then to now. And, the stuff that he had to go through as a black man on a predominantly all-white team, predominantly all-white league. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. Either myself or Robbie will be having an interview Thursday, 10 o'clock, Sports OTHP. We'll be streaming live on the website and on Facebook, YouTube, and hopefully Periscope if I'm able to do the show.
Yo, CP3,
Yes, sir.
we got. I gotta understand. How can you don't like white liquor, but you like
It
white
ain't that I
women?
don't like it. It's just that I know what it does to me. If
I got
don't
a
have
$45 bottle of tequila, man, from Mexico, and we can't even fucking celebrate
We need
all
your
I'm
new.
gonna say is,
Your
if
new
I don't-
accomplishment.
Yo, real talk. That first car sale, nigga, we gotta take at least one shot, nigga.
One.
We ain't gotta drink the whole bottle, but we at least all three gotta take a shot.
One.
Can we agree on that?
On the air. Wait, can we?
What you say, Renegade? You agree? He should at least take one fucking shot.
Why wouldn't
Exactly.
Why wouldn't we? Exactly.
Y'all tequila drinkers, boy. I tell you.
Well,
boy,
wait. It's
y'all-
not even about that,
Man,
you know.
Tequila is the devil, man. Tequila is
And you
the
ain't?
devil.
Uh-oh.
You carry,
I'm not that
nigga.
devil.
You carry.
My
You
thing
carried a
is,
registered
man,
weapon on Metro. You are the devil.
dude that had to go from point A to point B.
you? Sound like any other white kid in the truck.
I'm just saying. I was trying to get
Put
the
it in
point
my
A.
backpack.
I had it in my backpack.
I forgot it was
The
in
clip
there.
The clip was empty. And they were separated from the gun. I had it in each different
Yeah.
compartment of the
You
bag.
did
When
say
Yeah.
that you took the one out the chamber.
Yeah, I did. Took the one out the chamber and everything. So I
We
was,
need you to listen closely when
Yeah,
we
when you
have
fly-
that
let me
gun
tell you
safety
something.
gentleman.
Lady
here.
Antoinette,
Oh,
ask him how far were the real bullets though.
They was in the bag. They was in the bag. The gun was in the
So wait. Then why did you just boast that the clip was empty? But you made it seem like the clip was empty. Like I brought it empty. Like
Like,
you
he
have the
didn't-
bullets.
like Landon, he didn't leave the bullets at home.
Right.
Go ahead, Renegade.
well, I was just about to say, like, I don't even care if the clip was at home. You pull out the gun, it's a gun. Like, I'm gone.
Nigga, we could have robbed some niggas and been like, we already had the
He
mask.
had his whole bag. Remember that?
I'm just saying.
His whole bag. We don't know what else was in that bag.
Exactly.
Somebody say prepare for a role
This is
that
the
you're gonna
Jesus
rob
Buzz
somebody.
motivation 101.
You get in the role that you're gonna rob. This is
We
my
need,
first
you need to just go ahead and teach a
Renegade,
class how to be a thug.
Yes, Renegade.
Thug 101.
So we went to, cause you couldn't come last week, so I was like, yo, CP3, you gotta pick me up to go to Air Cruiser, right?
Mm.
Ask this nigga what he was playing when he picked me up.
I was playing some old hell rail.
Nigga, it was Sunday morning. Nigga picked me up. Murder, death, kill. For real.
Hey man, I had to get my motivation though.
Nigga.
Motivation to do what?
To get moving. To get
What
going.
kind of movement?
Dog, I heard the nigga when he turned around when he turned the corner to the Costco's, I heard murder, death, kill. Nigga, I just opened the door. Yeah, I know one nigga
that would do this.
on a Sunday morning.
I mean,
That was
it
all
was a
bad.
beautiful day. Just wanted to listen to something, get the blood flowing, you know.
It's a beautiful day to listen to Hell. It's a beautiful day to listen to a nigga named Hell
On a
Rail.
beautiful Sunday morning.
Some old school hip hop, you know.
Nigga, how many girls you done slept with that have tramp stamps?
Oh my God.
No, not all of them. I say about 75%.
Nigga, I say
I
about
thought he was about to say 75. I was going to say,
well, how many did you say?
That's about that.
75%.
I say about 80 and 90.
I mean,
I would say that too.
Nigga, you brought a stripper to a family picnic.
Right. I was there. I saw it.
I mean,
Your repertoire some shit, nigga.
about females too.
Oh, my God.
What does that mean? But no,
They can't
we
go
were,
out.
but it wasn't a family. It was a company, family friendly
But how did
function.
I feel about that company? What did that company do?
It
to
doesn't
me?
matter. You should have
It
seen my
does
face when
matter.
you
The
came
company
in
didn't-
with that girl.
so what did
I was
the
like,
co-
what?
So the company did something to make you bring a stripper.
I like to make people uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm about to just play some videos right this point now.
We were laughing at you.
That's cool.
Okay.
I was backstroking when I got
Oh my.
home.
Yeah,
She feels special.
yeah, we're gonna play Young Jeb and Babysitter, a simple joint. Popeye, CP3's going to hell. Clearly, if you die and you see CP3, just know you're in hell.
Right.
Let her know it
Be
wasn't
worried.
me. Let her know it wasn't me.
What?
I'm done with this nigga.
God, man, I'm so tired of making.
I am so.
God, man, I'm so tired of making this chicken for Mr. Johnson. I don't know if I can do it anymore, bro.
Me either. What you think this is, Popeyes or something? Matter of fact,
Yo,
I'm trying to smoke.
You got weed?
You gotta go? Let's go.
It is what it is. Popeye.
Yo, what is that?
Popeye.
It smells good.
Y'all give me one more dry
This is Zop.
with no Jeff.
Oh, I need me some of that. Mr. Johnson has been really getting on my nerves, man.
Exactly. I hope you don't walk outside.
The opposite of whack.
Speaking of Mr. Johnson, what happened to you and his daughter?
I hope you don't find out about that one either.
Dry ass biscuit.
What happened?
Nigga, you can pick cocaine.
Where are those guys at? What are you guys doing? We got 40 pounds of chicken to cook. You're back here goofing off?
You done gave that to a girl.
See, what happened was, boss,
Mr. Johnson, we was just trying to take a smoke break.
Only thing happening here is y'all are fired.
I just got this job, boss.
Okay.
Come on, bro. We don't need this. You know what, Mr. Johnson? We can have this job.
Every week,
Popeyes tastes better anyway.
peace out. Yo, peace out.
Hey, my boys, bro. Come on, man. Man, we just got fired, bro. I'm ready to go turn up. Let's go. Come on, Selma. Let's go! Let's go!
Video by the directors.
Hey, Sip, we went dumb on this.
I don't wanna tangle with you, but I do the cha-cha. Girl, I'm kinda hot, I got the sauce just like sriracha. Hot side, baby, I be dripping like a faucet. Biggest finger licking you a chicken like it's Popeye. I don't wanna tangle with you, but I do the cha-cha. Girl, I'm kinda hot, I got the sauce just like sriracha. Hot side, baby, I be dripping like a faucet. Biggest finger licking you a chicken like it's Popeye. I just wanna have a little fun and get loose. My mind is gone, my mama says I got a little screw. I get a bag right now. You in last place, little homie, pipe down. Put a new face in the watch, big bang roll, keep me cold. Look like Dippin' Dots. We ain't never switching, we be dipping ops. Keep a rag around because I drip, you'll slip a lot. My girls like Popeye's biscuits, I ain't even kidding. She thinks she's soft, oh my, I need some water with it. Catch a flight to visit, chop it up in the kitchen. Comment on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitz. I don't wanna tangle with you, but I do the cha-cha. Girl, I'm kinda hot, I got the sauce just like sriracha. Hot side, baby, I be dripping like a faucet. Biggest finger licking you a chicken like it's Popeye. I don't wanna tangle with you, but I do the cha-cha. Girl, I'm kinda hot, I got the sauce just like sriracha. Hot side, baby, I be dripping like a faucet. Biggest finger licking you a chicken like it's Popeye.
I've been making play like through the Wi-Fi, yeah. That's up in my pocket, see them dead guys. I put his neck up by my pants, I leave a stretched out. 20 in my pocket, 10 to spend, now we can flex now. Might did pop a eggs now, what is that a stress spot? I don't care about eggs, cause they eggs leave on eggs stop. Tell them hoes to sit down, tell them chickens sit down. Glad I'm out the mix, now it's time to pop my shit now. I don't want that chicken or her biscuit. I can't mess with her because that's rich. She might be out to get me. Paparazzi taking pictures. I'm a different type of nigga. Foreign different figure. I'm a different type of nigga.
I don't wanna tangle with with you, but I do the cha-cha. Girl, I'm kinda hot, I got the sauce just like sriracha. Hot style, baby, I be dripping like a faucet. Vegas finger licking, you a chicken like a papa. I don't wanna tangle with you, but I do the cha-cha.